kundalini. It's an incense blended to encourage amorous pursuits. A very powerful charm.
You have been spending too much time with Roseanne.
Oh, no, 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 no. She had nothing to do with this. I know my way around a Botanica.
And is it working?
Well, you are my first, so you tell me.
Well, something's working.
I am very much in...
What the hell are you? What's wrong with you? Don't you smell the gas?
It's freezing, but it'll air the place out.
Okay, we got the gas shut off.
Where's the kitchen? I'm gonna see if I can find the source of the leak.
It's down the hall on the right.
I can't believe you didn't smell the gas.
We were otherwise engaged. What brings you two here anyway? I know it wasn't a social call.
We were looking for Taya. I need to speak to you sola.
Well, I'll go check on Antonio.
Every time you're with this man, something horrible happens. Hit-and-run drivers and bomb scares and now gas leaks. What's next?
Look, Carlotta, I appreciate your concern.
It's not concern. It's a wake-up call. Taya, I came here actually to ask you to help me, to intercede for me with Roseanne. Appeal to her to let Christian out of this mistake of a marriage.
Carlotta...
No, the priest is able to negotiate for the annulment, and Christian says he's determined to get it. He doesn't love her. It would be best for everyone if she would just agree.
I found the problem. That leak was no accident.
What are you talking about?
Call the police. Someone tampered with this pipe.
Antonio was right. This gas leak was no accident. Someone's still out to get you, RJ.
I thought the guy who had been threatening RJ was in jail.
The guy we suspected is in jail. Looks like there's someone else. Any ideas, RJ?
None I can share in mixed company. Besides, you're the detective.
Yeah, and you're the one with the long list of enemies.
Maybe you should leave town for a while, RJ.
Exactly. And take your trouble with you.
I will not run.
For once in your life, why don't you do something for someone other than yourself?
Listen, maybe they're right, RJ. Maybe you should lay low, stay safe while the police continue their investigation. I don't want to lose you.
And I don't want to lose you. You know, you say that you love her. Well, tonight she could have been killed, and it would have been on your head. If you don't think anything for your life, that's fine. But what about her? She has been right next to you at each of these murder attempts.
Carlotta makes a good point, RJ.
It's just a fact.
Look, wait a minute. Maybe we're wrong here. We've always just assumed that the target was RJ.
But maybe it isn't.
Wait a second. What are you two suggesting?
Maybe it's you. Maybe you're the one they're after. Taya's been present in each one of these incidents. What if you're not the target? What if it's Taya?
That's ridiculous.
The package with the bomb was addressed to me.
And she was right next to you when you opened it.
Whoever sent it couldn't have planned on that.
Why not? People know the two of you together. And whoever sent it knew she'd be at the palace with you.
Oh, that's a leap, John.
But he's the one with the long list of enemies. Who'd want to hurt Taya?
DAs have enemies, too. How many criminals have sworn to get back at you after you put them away?
Courtroom bravado.
Taya, maybe it's a personal grudge. Anyone in particular come to mind?
No, of course not.
You're the best candidate in that category, detective.
Right.
Listen, and as far as people I've put away, most of them are still in Statesville.
Not all of them.
Well, I don't think someone would risk a murder rap over a petty misdemeanor. RJ is clearly the target.
You know, you're probably right, but I'm not going to take any chances. I want a list of everyone that you've prosecuted, everyone you put away.
That is totally unnecessary.
Yeah, well, humor me, okay? There've been 3 murder attempts. Each one, you were a potential target. It's my job to make sure it's not a 4th.
Well, you're looking especially handsome, little brother. So, have you had any problems lately?
No, not a one. Not since they arrested Randy Larson in Chicago.
Ah, yeah. What about the gas leak?
Gas leak? Oh, a gas leak. Well, if you want to count that.
I do.
Oh, man, even that was over a week ago. Since then, nothing. Good. Yep. Yeah, I can almost start breathing again.
All right, do me a favor, would you? Breathe easier, but don't let your guard down. You can never be too careful.
Oh, don't worry, Henry. I shall be eternally vigilant.
Thanks. Excuse me, RJ. Here. You and Jared talking about something I should know about?
No. But I did want to ask you a question about the fraud case, O'Connor's. Do you mind? Just a sec, okay?
Excuse us. Is he okay? Oh, he was wearing a vest. What about the shooter?
I lost him. Found the car a couple of blocks from here down by the waterfront.
Did you call forensics?
This guy's a pro, Hank. By the time I found the car, it'd been torched. Fire department's spraying it right now, and I've got an arson investigator on the way down.
Yeah, a lot of good that'll do.
Well, there's no plates. It's got to be stolen. I'll tell you one thing about this guy. He knows exactly what he's doing.
And he's a good shot, too. Oh.
Now do you see why I'm so freaked out about all this?
Here, come here. Listen. I am fine. I will be fine. Believe me. Okay? Look, I'm wearing the vest, right? So I will do whatever I have to. I will take whatever precautions I have to.
I just don't see how we're going to get this guy if all we have is a spent bullet and a burnt-out car.
We'll get him. I've got a general roll call in about 10 minutes. We will flush this guy out. All right, let's go over this again. Can either of you think of anybody who might not like to see the two of you together? Maybe an old girlfriend?
A girlfriend? Well, frankly, most of the women I've been with before didn't care enough about me to go off like this.
How about you, Taya? Think the past has reared its ugly head again?
What, you mean Todd? No way. It's impossible, Bo. I mean, we were ancient history by the time he left. You know, I don't think he's even contacted his own daughter.
Well, I think we'd like to check him out, you know? See if we can find out exactly what he's been up to lately.
Good luck, you know. He's been swallowed by a black hole, which is as it should be, you know. I mean, maybe this is not even about jealousy. Maybe it's a coincidence. I mean, maybe the reason these things happen when RJ and I are together is because RJ and I are always together.
She has a point.
You know? Listen, I'm gonna go bug forensics about the bullet if you can spare me.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Hurry back.
Todd?
I'll get it! Hey, Star, come on, slow down.
Claire! Star's getting big. How is she doing?
She's fine. Well, I guess we didn't need Todd's penthouse. After all, we're pretty well set up now.
Star probably thinks of herself as a Buchanan by now.
She pretty much is. Max would adopt her in a minute if she didn't already have a father.
But Todd hasn't kept in touch, has he?
Why do you care?
I care about Star, you know that.
Oh, you don't care about Star, Taya. All you care about is Todd and his money and what he paid you to marry him and to help get custody of her. That's all you've ever cared about.
I know that you haven't seen me, but I have seen you. I've been watching you. I know that you live in this great big house and that you make Asa crazier than he already is when you make those forts out of all of his sofa pillows.
And play with Grandma Renee's jewelry.
Oh, yeah, that makes him even crazier.
Grandpa Asa says I get on his darn nerves, but I can tell he likes it. And Renee is so nice.
Yeah, well, she better be nice to my little girl or I'll kill her.
It's fun living there with Mommy and Max and everybody, but I miss you. So I talked to Fred the Magic Frog and tell him all the stuff I want you to know. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear that, and I hear much more.
Star! Honey, you need to stay where I can see you. Come on. That's Mommy. Come on, Daddy.
Shut up. Sit still 1 second. Now listen. I got a job for you. Something that I need for you to do, and it's very, very important.
Come on, good start, honey. Gotta go,
Okay, wait,
Daddy.
no,
That's
sit
the
down.
job.
Shh, hush. This is your job. I want you to give this, to T.
But I hardly get to see
Okay,
T
well, when
anymore.
you do see T, you give her this. But it's a big secret.
Goody.
Ha, give it back. You promise me you won't do that. You won't give it to her unless there's nobody else around, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
I love you too, Daddy.
Come on.
Did you not hear me calling you earlier, young lady? It's okay. I was talking to Daddy.
You
about Fred the Magic Frog, right? You know, this guy that you talk to every time that you want to talk to your daddy, right?
No, I was talking to Daddy. Fred the Magic Frog is with you, Mommy. Daddy's here, Mommy. Daddy's here, T.
Okay, Star, this is very important. Exactly where did you see your father?
Right here.
Did anybody else see him?
No. Can I go play on the swings now?
Sure, sweetie, just stay where I can see you, okay?
Okay.
Blair, do you think...
Look, yesterday she had tea with Aladdin. Last week, she played in the backyard with Simba.
Unfortunately, Todd is no cartoon character.
Yeah, but she talks to him every night before she goes to sleep, and he's not in the room with her.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. And you know what? I'm not even going to go down this road with you.
Do you think he might have changed in the year since he's been gone?
Taya, what did I just say to you? I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is that I'm glad that I haven't even heard from Todd. And you know he's incapable of changing. You, of all people, should know that.
What I know is that he burned down the cabana on our wedding night with me in it. And that worries me, Blair.
Why are you suddenly so worried about Todd?
Well, I just am never sure how far this jealousy thing of his will go.
When it comes to you, beats me. But I can tell you this. When Todd was with me, he would have done anything to get rid of Patrick. Now that I do know.
Anything? Even murder?
Are you serious? You really think Todd is back?
I don't know what to think, Blair. There've been all these attempts on RJ's life. I mean, you were at the palace when that fake bomb was delivered. If it had been real, we all would have died.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Yeah. And whose sense of humor does that remind you of?
Todd doesn't have anything against RJ. Why would he?
He never had anything against Patrick until you slept with him. Never had anything against Andrew until he thought I was dating him.
How could Todd even know that you were even hooked up with RJ?
You heard Star. She said she saw him.
No, she imagined it. Todd isn't in town, Taya. He's not here, or he would have contacted me.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. You aren't the center of Todd's universe, all right? You're not the center of the universe. Todd wouldn't risk jail just so he could break up your stupid little romance with RJ.
Since when has Todd ever considered risk?
All right, you know what? If you're so worried, why don't you go look for him? Go ahead. Go look for him. Call the cops. Do whatever you want. Just leave me alone. I'm having a very nice time with my daughter here in the park. And I don't even want to think about my ex-husband.
Well, I can't afford not to. You know how jealous he is and how twisted he is and how clever, Blair. He won't stop until he gets what he wants.
I tell you, it was one fake bomb a couple of months ago.
Yeah, and a near miss on a hit and run, and a gas leak that could have asphyxiated me and RJ.
Sorry, you're too high, honey.
And this afternoon, Blair, RJ was hit in the chest with a bullet in a drive-by shooting.
Is he all right?
Yeah. He was wearing a bulletproof vest, but there's no way the shooter would have known that. I didn't even know it.
It wasn't Todd. It wasn't Todd. Come on. Taya, you know him. He humiliates, he hurts, he threatens. But he doesn't murder. Not in cold blood.
Well, I agree with you. It just scares me to think how he might have changed in the year since he's been gone.
I don't care how much he's changed. He wouldn't gun down anybody. And certainly not for you.
Well, I hope you're right. But who knows what's happened in the years since he's been gone? In the years since he had to leave his daughter.
Star, come on. We've had enough. Let's go. It's time to go home. Great. Come on. We need to head on home, sweetie.
You said we could have ice cream.
Well, some other time, okay?
Mommy!
How can you even think about ice cream when it's so cold outside?
You promised.
Well, you know what, Nigel? He'll fix you a big old bowl back at the mansion, so come on.
I want the kind the man sells with the crunchy stuff.
Okay, all right, here, just stay here with Taya, all right? I'll go get it. Don't you move. Stay right here.
Thank you. You want to know a secret, Tay? Daddy was here, for real. And he told me to do a secret mission for him. Kind of like Harriet the Spy.
What was the secret mission, sweetie?
He told me to give you something.
Sweetie, what did Daddy tell you to give me?
This.
When did he give this to you?
Before, when I saw him.
Come on, have ice cream.
Yay!
Here you go.
Thank you, Mommy.
I know you hurry up, because we need to get going, okay? It's getting cold and there's a storm coming, okay?
I forgot my kite.
Well, you better go get it.
With this.
Okay, I got it. Hurry up. Look, Taya, if Todd had come back to land you, he would have contacted me. And I'm not talking through Freddy, the magic frog, okay?
You know, you're right. You're right. I mean, he loves Star more than anyone. He would have found a way to see her in person. I was just spooked out.
Here you go. You take that, I'll take this, and let's head on home, honey.
Bye, Tay.
Taya! Taya? I have been looking all over town for you. No one knew where you were. And you said you were going to forensics, but I didn't know what to think.
Oh, I just needed some time by myself. I mean, you almost died this afternoon.
But I didn't. I won't leave you. Hey, I gave Bo a list of names of guys who had it in for me, and we'll get him. And then nothing will happen. Well, nothing bad anyway. What's the matter?
What's the matter? I'm really tired. I'm exhausted. And I thought the bar exam was the roughest day of my life.
It'll get better.
Are you sure?
It has to. I'm cooperating with the police. I will do anything. I won't risk losing you. So like I said, I gave Bo a list of names, and he's got it narrowed down to 3.
Anyone I know?
I don't think so. Like Bo's handling it.
Well, let's hope it's one of those 3 guys.
Whoever it is, nothing, no one can separate us. I love you, Delgado.
Don't call me that, okay? Todd called me that, and I don't want you to call me that, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Querida, mi corazón, mi amor. I love you beyond thought, beyond reason. Better? I am so sorry I've dragged you into all this. Whatever it is. I mean, I have a past. You knew that, but we did it, huh? We put it behind me. Behind us. Because no one has ever cared about me, cared for me the way you do.
I
RJ. And I have loved the time we've been together. You have to know that. No matter what happens, you have to know that.
Well, suddenly this is sounding like something I don't know if I want to hear.
Oh, this has all put me in a strange mood.
Well, listen, let me take you home to the penthouse. We can build a fire, warm things up.
No. I don't think that's such a good idea. I have my car here. I'm gonna sit in my car. You know, I need to get some air. I think air will do me good. and then I'll go straight home and I'll call you later. I promise I'll call you later.
I'm not going to leave you here alone. If someone's after us, you're too easy a target.
No one's after us.
But if anything happened to you, I don't know what I'd do.
I have an idea. Why don't you go to the police station and see if any information's turned up on those suspects?
Okay. You have your cell phone? You can't stay out here too long. I mean, you hear this thunder. It's early in the year for this. It's very strange weather. I'll see you at the penthouse. Don't be long.
Key to the map is a map